in the during the pandemic and in the post-pandemic time, there has been a movement in US and across the world, and it is called Great Resignation Movement. That Great Resignation Movement triggered the people to resign from their jobs, and hundreds and thousands of people they resigned from their jobs. It is estimated that there were around 400 to 500,000 people who resigned in 1 month in United States and in different countries. What was the reason? Because people saw a new uh, opportunity. People saw a new crisis. They were totally depressed. They were stressed out. They were brought into a situation which was not of their own choice. So this great resignation movement also triggered an idea into the minds of the employers across the globe, that how differently they have to create a landscape for the youngsters, for the youth, for the professionals, so that they could be able to stay with them. Now the scenario of the world has totally changed, because the companies in America, in developed countries across the world, they are thinking that how they could be able to create a mix of the people who could be working virtually, and they could be sometime coming to the offices, because right now what happens that the mindset of the people have changed. They now understand that even if they are not sitting in their offices, they can do work from their homes, from the remote locations. If they are sitting in one country and the work is in another country, so it is possible to manage your work. It is possible for the managers to manage their teams. Challenges are there because we are used to a kind of physical work environment. We are used to a career which is based on the physical work environment. We want to face each other. We want to meet with each other every day. We have to talk for 5 minutes. So somebody being a team leader, a team manager will call the people, okay, come to my office. We have to discuss this. We have to discuss it, do this. We have to go into the field. But the scenario is now totally changed. So I would like to share a few ideas that in this changing time, in this changing landscape of career, are we really prepared? The youth of today is really prepared to take on this as an opportunity. But in order to grapple with this challenge, in order to capitalize on this potential opportunity, the trends are now different. You need to have a different skill set. You need to have a different mindset. You need to have a different thought process. Even I have seen that United Nations is still having, partly it is work from home or remote work or virtual work, and partly they are coming to the offices. So you see that things have changed. So, but how, are we really prepared for it? The youth of today, are they really prepared for it? Can they embrace this change successfully? All these questions we need to ask from ourselves, and we try to come up with the ideas, with the vision, and with the practical way forward, so that we continue with our career, with our life, without any problem, without any difficulty. I would like to share a few ideas. I unfortunately or fortunately, I will not talk about conventional things in this learning session, because I would like to throw some ideas to all of you, so that you could think about these ideas. You could think about these things, because if you don't think differently, you will not be able to keep going with this change, which is already there. And in case somebody who is not relevant, I will emphasize on the word relevant or relevance, because if you are not relevant with the time, if you don't have those skills, if you don't have those abilities, it will be very difficult for you to continue successfully with your career. Maybe somebody can have an average life, but if you want to have successful careers, if you want to become a successful entrepreneur, if you want to become a successful businessman or businesswoman, then you need to learn from this situation. You need to develop the kind of skills which this situation demands, and you prepare yourself in a way that you are relevant with the time, and in case of any unusual situation, you are able to continue with your journey. There is one trend that is already there, and it is the disturbance and disruption in the formal job market, or formal business market, or formal entrepreneurship. Now the focus is mostly on the increased self-employment or entrepreneurship, because people have understood that simply depending on their degree, that they've got a degree from a university and they've got a basic kind of abilities, maybe writing and reading and speaking, and some idea about the career, uh, they can continue with their career journey. I think it's difficult. So the focus is now more on the self-employment and on the entrepreneurship. If you have to be successful in United Nations, if you have to be successful in private sector, if you have to be successful anywhere, you have to be a virtual entrepreneur, a virtual career driver. Then you need to have uh, a different mindset. Then an unconventional leadership. The leaders, I will talk about the leaders in the organization, leaders in the United Nations, leaders in the private sector. They have to take their people as a community so that they could help them to get jobs. They have to develop them in a way, because it is now a corporate social responsibility that we have to take on. It seems to be more academic, more theoretical, but this is real time.